I suffer with class 1 depression with suicidal tendencies. So when I'm outside, it focuses my mind on the positive instead of the negative. And that's how Linda thought, right, coming to Hafal would do me a lot of good. And if it weren't for her pushing to come to me for to come here, I think I wouldn't be here. It's helped me a lot outside and with my mother and father. I don't have to go down my mother's, say hello. I mean, me and the old man be literally 2 inches from each other's face, like, and now me and him are talking like father and son should be, but not before. So it's all down to the structure of Hafal, and if you need help, they give it. So it's like, I call it a second family.
People, you know, don't hear about us. They just, I think they just give us a load of pills and say get on with it. But coming here, you've got other people like yourself here, and you can get on and have a good time really with people, and it's a good atmosphere here, and it's a massive thing for people with mental health problems.
Well, I was suffering from depression, and I heard about the project through a counsellor, and she put me in touch with Hafal, and so I've been coming ever since. Well, it's been great for me because I had lack of motivation. I wouldn't do anything around the house and things like that. You know, even personal hygiene, showering, things like that is limited. And since I've been coming to Hafal, it's helped me a great deal and give my motivation back. And I do carpentry here, and I also do carpentry when I go back home, and so it has helped me a great deal.
I've seen people who, when they came here first of all, wouldn't speak to anybody. They wouldn't interact at all. And within sort of, say, 4 or 5 months, they're meeting people outside of Hafal who they've been friendly with during the sessions, and producing artwork, engaging with people, and they wouldn't speak to anybody when they first came in here. And in terms of the work that we do, we're doing an agored course at the moment, and people have progressed from not producing any artwork to doing an agored course. So it's transformative coming here. The service really is. It transforms people's lives. I've seen it over and over again.
What it means to me is everybody that comes here, we're all friends, So, like I'm a schizophrenic, the others who are schizophrenic and all, you can understand your illness better when you're talking to them and all that. I didn't believe I was schizophrenic until I come to work for Hafal, and then noticing with everybody I was working with, I could see it then, do you know what I mean? And I had a bit of a breakdown. I went into hospital for 3.5 months in St Tidvilles. And then 2 years later, I went back in for another 6 months. But since then, I haven't been back in, because I've been coming up here with me,
Oh, I love the feel here. It's just, when you come here, you get to know people, and it's nice to have a chat with them at break when we're having our dinner. And it's just a lovely atmosphere, and the staff are supportive. And I've been coming, as you know, for nearly 3 years, over 3 years, and it's helped my mental health a lot, because coming here, I got interested in doing art, and I really enjoy it, and I like Van Gogh. You come down and when you're doing something, your mind shuts off, but it's the entire, it's not just the atmosphere, it's the support, it's meeting people, friends you make here. And you slot down into your week, and it makes a massive difference. Without it, I'd be lost, to be honest. I don't know what I do.
I think a structured course helps people to gain more skills, and also it re-engages people with what it's like to be in work, what it's like to be in college, maybe not work specifically, but in college, if they wanted to further their skills in, you know, an evening course or something, then they'd have that work ethic to go and do it, you know, oh, I've got to do this in a certain time, or I've got to do that. And also, it's the variety of things you can do in structured courses. It's better because you're concentrating on one thing rather than doing a mosaic here, a drawing there, a painting there. So it helps people really concentrate on one thing and improve their skills that way.
Because with this place, it's better than any, like I said, better than any psychiatrist or any psychologist, because, you know, psychiatrists just talk to you, give you tablets, and that's not helping depression to me. But here, it actually motivates you. Do you know what I mean? It motivates your mood, motivates your personal being, and gets you a better person. My well-being has gone much better, because it's like a sort of therapy. You're doing things that calm you. It gives you a structure as well in the day, and it calms your person and makes your mood better as well. So I'd recommend this to anybody. If I couldn't come to Hafal again, like I said, it'd be like losing an arm, losing a leg. It'd be something missing out of my life that I really need and really makes a difference in my life. And also as well makes things positive and makes my life positive. And it's also therapeutical for me, much more than anything I've ever had, you know, since I've had depression for probably about 20, 30 years. You know, this has been the best tool I've ever had.